Okay, so let's talk about the ebook now. What's in it? Who's it for? Why do you care? Right? So, I'm going to be looking at my computer because it's a lot, and I need you guys to get all the tea, not just some of it. So, what's inside the ebook? Called Shifting on Purpose, right? So you'll get spiritual growth and fasting tools, flows, best practices. We will help you, we as in me, we as in God, because God told me to do it. Will help you with mindset mastery, right? By asking you reflection questions so that you can kind of tap into your inner self, tap into your consciousness, tap into your limited beliefs, your fears, your exciting factors, your vision, and you can be able to dig deeper on it because we just want you to be great. I just want to be great amongst other great people, hence why I wrote the book. Fasting goal setting, right? So we help you think through, how do I set my goals for this fast? What should I be thinking about? Um, One of the ones that I'm really excited about is the divine decision making. And essentially, it's like a five-prong approach to making decisions that are not just about you, but ensuring that God is helping you co-create this decision and validating it with proof from the Bible, right? Your morals and values, things of that sort. And then the practical tools and exercises, which includes like 7 days worth of reflective writing, gratitude journals, and a weekly calendar, a monthly calendar, things of that sort. But why should you be shifting on purpose is the next question, right? So when I think about shifting on purpose, it's not necessarily specifically only about with intentionality more than it is purpose as in what was I born for, right? So I see purpose as a two-sided coin. What was I born for? And how do I intentionally go after it? That's why the name is called Shifting on Purpose, because you're going for what you were born for, but you're also trying to understand, how do I go about it for the specific call that's on your life. Um, and then the goal here is just to live a more fulfilling life, right? We're all after God's heart, but the world is noisy, life is loud, and sometimes we have to just shut it down. Hence the purpose of a fast. And then who is this guidebook for? So it's for aspiring entrepreneurs, right? Like if you're trying to build a legacy, build an empire, but you're just not exactly sure if you're really hearing God's voice, it's for you. Personal development enthusiasts, right? Like you want to be great, and even if you know your purpose or you don't know your purpose, you're committed to always being great. Course correcting is needed, learning more things, but also putting them into real life practice. And then lastly, for anyone who's seeking a breakthrough, right? Um, it's like you keep running into a brick wall, and like you've ran into it so many times that you're like, the bricks have to be loose now, but your body is like, I'm tired, my shoulder hurts, it's sore. You have to decide, do you want to hit this wall one more time, or do you want to walk away and let somebody else randomly hit the wall one time and then suddenly it crumbles? So what I believe this ebook is going to gift others with, as it has done for me plenty of times, is staying resilient, always being resourceful, and operating from faith. Even when you look crazy, even when people call you delusional, even when you don't know exactly what you know, but you do know that you know, this helps you kind of sit in the knowing. God, why do I know this about myself? What do I believe about myself? Actually, it doesn't matter what I believe. What do you believe about me, God? And how can I get close to that? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. One of the beautiful things that I've discovered is If I relied on my belief in Samella before I start fasting, I would probably, you know, be living a decent life. But because I'm operating from what God knows about me, I'm bolder. I am unapologetic. I am hungrier. And I am moving as if it's already done. And this is only because of God. This has nothing to do with me being so awesome. No, I've only became awesome because I start operating from the reflection that God seen me as and how He has called me to become. And then I rose to the occasion. One thing I have on my wall is the power of prayer. The true beauty when you pray is matching God's frequency. And because we know that God is so high in the sky and around us and right here and up there, when we can match His frequency of greatness, of excellence, of truth, of wisdom, of strategy, of grace, of love, we begin to do things differently. We operate from a different place. The why is more impactful. And so I just don't want to be the only one who know this information. And I'm sure there's plenty of the books out there, right? I'm not saying, you have to go and get mine to get started. But what I am saying is I am a entrepreneur and I've been a full-time entrepreneur since 2019. And that in itself is wild because when people are like, well, how are you taking care of yourself? How? And all I can truly say is God. Honestly, I'm being so serious. All I can truly say is God. But I'm activating my super 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 power because God not only told me who I am, He also gave me the skills, the confidence, and the resourcefulness to now turn things into revenue generating things, value adding things. And so this book is not even about only generating revenue. Of course, we should generate revenue. Life is expensive. It's more about me feeling like I discovered something and I need more people to discover it as well. I really do. I feel like a lot of times when we hear the term fasting, it feels constrictive. But when you go into it seeking something from God, it's a humbling, it's a it humbles the spirit. It opens the heart and it becomes adaptable because you know who's leading you. And so let's be great together and shift on purpose. I believe in you. I believe in me. And I definitely believe in God. So let's be great.